Hi guys, I had this Google Pixel 9 Pro coming in today for screen replacement. As you see, the screen is white and there's bleeding area there. So let replace this together and see how hard and how tricky it is. Okay. Now keep in mind this will be my first attempt for this type of phone. I know I fixed many other phone, but for the 9 Pro, this gonna be my first try. So if there any wrongdoing, please excuse my work, I guess, because it's the first time. But my whole thing of this was is to make it work and make it work good. So let's replace it all together. And now I know for a lot of other phone like Samsung or Motorola, you will go in from the back of the phone. However, for the Pixel, you usually go in from the front. Now, my recommend to you is if you could turn off the phone, turn it off. However, right now I cannot turn up the phone at all because I cannot see anything at all to it. My recommend will be get some very thin. I even a razor blade that I have won't go between these. I guess the opening there. Once you get something thin enough to go in between, just add alcohol. Uh, don't overdoing it, but alcohol is not that bad. Um, and it help loosen up the glue a lot. So just go along the edges there and trying to add alcohol into it and let it soak in. Let it help loosen up the glue as much as it could, I guess. And the trick is to find some thin enough to go in between it, guys. I know you could just add alcohol on top and it will sip through. However, with something like this, it will help lead guide the alcohol into the cracks even more. Okay. And I guess make your job a bit uh, easier, I guess. But as you see there, all I do is just trying to pry it up and add alcohol as I go. I'm not trying to bend it up or pry it out yet. I'm just adding in the alcohol right now, and alcohol need time to work on it. Um, if this phone was already off, I don't mind put it on a heat pad. Usually that's what I would do, but because the phone was still on, so I do not want to add heat to it at all. Okay. Um, but if it is off and you have a heat pad, hey, by all means, it will help your job out a whole lot. Okay. It will make your job a whole lot easier. But as you see there, I'm just adding the alcohol as I go. Uh, and trying to bend it up as I go to now, just to help it release out whatever glue that it is in there. Okay. Um, Alcohol will be your best friend right now for this job, guys. And I just don't like the way that it turn on while I work on things. That's just not how I want to do it. But I had no choice right now. There should be a way to turn this off, but I do not know it right now. Um, for iPhone, yes, I know a trick around it. But for this, to be honest, I'm not sure. Ooh, look how easy it come off. You see that? Let me try to zoom in. Maybe I could see it better. Um, but you see how it just lift up? Now the screen is already damaged, so I could care less if it get worse. However, if you had to change the battery or something like that on this screen, on this phone, and the screen is still in one piece, um, I would say take it slow and easy. I do have other video that you could see regarding to replacing the battery. But for this right now, our job is to fix the screen because the screen is already damaged. So I don't have to be nice to and gentle to the screen at all. I'm just trying to lift it up as much as I can. Um, and whatever part that is too tight, I want to add more alcohol. Let it loosen up. And like I said, the alcohol will be your best friend on this job. Huh? Overall, it is up already. It's just the top part there, and maybe the bottom part. Well, bottom part is out. Okay, so it's only the top part left. At this point, I'm just gonna take some plastic or paper. Plain card will work, and I'm just splitting the glue and the glue between the screen itself and the housing itself. Okay. Um, I'm just pretty much slicing through and cutting it. Um, not gonna be perfect. It's gonna be time and time gonna be different. Sorry about that, guys. The customer just came in, so I had to help him. But anyway, let's continue. It seemed like something stuck there at that location there. So let's continue on this side and trying to split it whatever way that we can here. Kind of odd. Something stuck here, guys. Always something, guys. Always something. Anywho, it is out. This is opening. I see the flex cable is this side, so we have to open up from this side. However, something is here. Yep, it just glue. Okay. All right, that is out of the way. Wow. Okay, this is bad. Yep, this is bad, guys. This is bad. Wow, they start to do it like iPhone now, where everything is down the bottom and the top is just the screen and the connector there. Um, Now, yes, I could just plug it in and call it a day, you know. However, the phone is still on right now. And because the way we open the screen out, the screen is showing all black now too. So there is no way for me to tell. Oh, there. Okay, I could see partial of the screen there. Um, this gonna be bad because I definitely don't want to plug the screen in while the phone is still on. Okay. And so far, the only way to get to the bottom, to get to the battery connector, is from the bottom itself. Uh, that is uh, that is quite a lot more work. Alright, so I guess the best way now is trying to let me do some research, see if there any way to turn this phone off. Uh, Let me see if there any way to turn this phone off without have to unplug the battery. Because I definitely don't want to open the back out just for the screen replacement. Okay, so bear with me here. I will be back. All right, guys. Um, Pretty much I have trying to go online, did some research, and it seemed like there are a lot of way to shut it off or force a restart by holding the two button together for 30 second, or hold the three button together for 20 second, or when it turn off, as I still could see partial of the screen. I could that line, I could tell that if it's off or not, and so far nothing worked. Okay, and the thing is, this customer need this for work, and there is no way for me to contact him, and I already tell him, hey, it's gonna be ready by tomorrow for you. So at this point I really had no choice but to open the back up and release the battery from it. Okay, there's no way for me to contact him. There's plus he, even if I contact him, the only thing I could say is, hey, either you want me to just wing it and do the screen while it's live, and there's a chance your phone may short out, which I doubt that he want to do that because this is his working phone, not working phone, but is not belong to his job, but his work is on here. And I know for sure he's gonna say no. You know what? Let's do the other way. And this is just, I guess, part of the job. Once you take the job in, you just have to deal with it. So I'm just gonna try to take this back off so I could get inside of it, so where I could turn off the unplug the battery. Okay. I know it's a bit more work, a little bit more work. Actually, it's quite a lot more work, and there's a chance that the back gonna crack. But as of right now, this is the only thing I could do. So I'm just gonna continue. Um, if you do have your phone, hopefully there's a by then Google had have a way to shut the phone down without needing the screen. That's number one. Number two, maybe you still could actually turn up your phone because the touch still work or something like that. So yeah, it's gonna be different from time to time. Uh, but for me, with this phone right now, I have to definitely take the back off. So let's open it together. As you see, the alcohol help a lot. Okay, uh, and I'm not doing it all at one shot. I'm actually moving it around as I go. Um, and if I feel a lot of tension, I will stop because I definitely don't want to break this back. But it seemed like it's lifting up. So let's continue. I can't believe that Google start doing it like iPhone though. I thought only iPhone do that, where starting from the 14 and up, I believe. Um, well, only the 14 Pro and 14 Pro Max is fine. But on the 16, starting from the 16, I see they do for all of them, even the 16 Pro Max. When I open and change the screen, uh, there is no way to unplug the battery. And that just create more work there, I guess. But at least iPhone, there's a way to turn it off. That you either hold a well. Let me concentrate on this for now. real quick. They come up pretty easy. I just don't want to rush it. Uh, Now on the on the iPhone, if you need to turn off the phone, you just have to hold the power up button and the power button together, volume up and power button together. It will restart itself. And then if you keep on holding it for the second time when it shut off, you let go. Usually that will shut off the phone. Okay. And if it doesn't shut off, you could plug into the computer and by holding the power button and it restart. By the second time it restart, it will go into like a recovery mode. At that time you just have to unplug it from the computer and give it about 2 minutes. Your phone should turn off by itself. Okay. So just in case you have the iPhone problem, that will be the tricks around that. However, not on our problem today. And like I said, I have tried everything. um, Nothing seemed to work. But the back seemed to coming off pretty easy there. I just don't know what hidden underneath this, so I didn't want to rush it. Let's see if there's anything hidden. Okay, I do see a flex cable here. I don't know if you guys can see from there or not, but it's right there. So more likely you have to open up from this side. Um, uh, yep, there is that flex cable there. Okay, let me zoom in. Pixel Pro 9. Not bad design. Not a bad design at all. All right. Let me move this out of the way. Let's put this here. All right, guys. Like I said, this is my first time working on this phone, specifically this phone. So bear with me uh, because I need to exam and get the right tools. I think the battery connection is right there. So I'll hold down by like 3 screw, which is not bad. Let me grab my tools and I'll be right back. All right, guys. This thing seemed to lay underneath this, so we may have to take this whole thing off just to get into it. So, but I do not know for sure right now. So let's just take all this screw off and see what is going on. Wow. Okay. Can I cheat my way out from here? Okay. Yes, I can. Okay. Uh, what do you got think? I could do that. I could just unplug the battery now and take the screen out. However, see, yeah, let's just take the whole thing off because this back gonna be in the way, and I don't like that at all. I don't like that at all. Wireless charging circuit. This guy's full up. Okay. I'm just gonna unplug the battery first. Um, that way is better. Let me get this. I don't know. I do not want to touch anything right now in there. Alright, that should be off. Let's check and make sure that it is off. No more green line. Perfect. Let me take this wireless charging circuit off. I mean the not wireless charging. The back. I guess your heart reader is here. Okay, that is out of the way. Now we are free to work on the screen. Wow. I wasn't expecting this, but yes, keep that in mind, guys. If you are doing this for this phone, I gotta redo everything. Let me zoom in so you can see better. What it is just a clip, so nothing too bad. Yeah, guys, I would definitely recommend you to take the battery off. Okay, if you are, if you cannot turn off your phone, um, well, I will definitely recommend you to turn to unplug the battery because as you see there, even though it's not too much to it, it's just a connection. However, it go down very deep, and the chance of you gonna misalign with the connector are very high. And you know, is better off this way because you have to move the connector around to feel where it's gonna fit because it's so deep down underneath that cutout there. So, but it's already in. That is good. And I'm just gonna plug the battery in real quick and turn it on and test the screen before anything at all. And see if it turn on. Phone just vibrate. I can't see nothing like this. Let's see. There you go. That is a good sign. Uh, and it is on and off. Touching. Okay, good. Um, that's good. Okay. Okay. So at least the screen is okay. So that's good. I'm just gonna unplug this now. Now here go my dilemma. Uh, so now I have to somehow glue the screen and also had to glue the back two together at the same time. Um, That could be a bit tricky. I usually just have to uh, you know, do one side only, but today apparently we are doing two side at the same time here. Uh, so it's kind of sucks, but it's part of work, so you can't run away from that at all. Now, let me see, what is this? What is not going in? There we go. All right. Uh, yeah, we had no choice. It doesn't have to be perfect, guys. I just had to hold the screen down. Um, and yes, I could use uh, double-sided tape, adhesive tape, or whatever, but I don't like those too much. If you see my other video, I always say it. I would prefer this thing over those tape any day. Okay. Because once it's secure, it's not gonna fall off. It is much better. Um, would be my recommend to you. All right, for now that seemed to be okay. I'm gonna leave that so it could stay while I work on the back. Uh, assemble this while the other one is here, and we're gonna put everything back and we're gonna clamp it down together. Oh, where's all my tools? I just wonder why they do this where the battery is in the back and the screen is in the front. I just don't get that at all. Maybe they don't want. I don't know. I don't know why. Just making no sense. But I'm not judging. It's engineering problem, not mine. All right, all the hard part is done. Now we just have to glue this back. Um, Let me clean this tip up a little. You see all that bleeding out because the glue is coming out, is squeezing it out. If you are using same type of glue, it's fine. Because once you leave it alone and it dry up, it's very easy to clean. Okay, it's like a string. You just have to pull on it. There's some other one that is similar, but when you clean it up, it's very messy. So do watch out for that. Um, but this is the one I use here. So hopefully, if you do want to get one, get yourself one, by all means. Now usually I have the smaller one for this type of work, but it's running out. It's not running out, but it's dry up now, and so I'm not using that one right now. The bigger the tube, I guess, will is the nozzle itself, the needle itself is bigger, so the flow of it is come out more. So if you are working on electronic, I will prefer the smaller tube more. But like I said, I don't have that at the moment. Okay. Now, when you do this, guys, please don't over tighten it. Uh, you just want it to be firm and hold the back and the screen together in place. You don't want to squeeze it so much, tighten it so much that is you're not pressing it down to stay in to I guess squeeze it together more. You just hold it together only. Okay, so it just have to be firm. You don't want to over tighten it. um anyway, thank you for watching. First off, I hope this video helped, and like I say, this is my first attempt on this uh, Pixel 9 Pro, I guess, and it's a bit tricky. Okay, if you were able to turn off the phone completely, I would say yes to going with the plug just from the screen side only. The chance of that successful rate is like 99%. However, not while the screen is still on, while the phone is still on, um, and you're trying to plug it onto it. God forbid, just one miss teeth or pin, misaligned pin, it will short the phone out or short the screen out. Okay, so do keep that in mind. I'm just surprised that they had designed the batteries on the back of the phone now, and the screen plug is on the front. I don't know why they're doing that, but yeah, that's gonna be I guess more work for phone shop like myself here. Anyway, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Thanks.